like to welcome everyone to the Clinton Mall, shops in Mallory Square. This place is the first brick building in Key West. It was originally built by the Navy. They stored their coal here, and the steamships were coming in to refuel and do what they needed, so this brick floor wasn't originally here. Some Civil War soldiers during the Civil War had set up a little headquarters here, and then in 1939 it was the host to the Coast Guard. In present day, it's a cool thing. It's a locals, like little stall shop mall. It's great. They support locals, and in 2020 they realized a lot of the stalls were vacant, so they made these stalls be a price to locals that they couldn't. Just an incredible price for down here, especially with the competition and the extreme prices on Duval. These creators can create in their stalls, so you can see them at work, and you can see and buy. It's an incredible place, and you get to help locals. It's awesome. While we're in here, enjoy it. It's AC. The restrooms are up on the second floor, and after we have our sandwich here, we will have some time to walk around. Welcome to Cuban Coffee Queen. It smells so good. Home to some delicious coffee and food sandwiches. They have great breakfast. Their Cuban bread, anything on their Cuban bread is phenomenal. If you make it your way down to this is the third location. It's the newest location on Southern. They have a location that actually has them roasting the beans if you would like to witness that. And while you're there, make sure you get an ice con leche. They have frozen cappuccino ice cubes, so when they melt, more cappuccino. It's excellent. Here today, you're going to be having the Cuban mix. It's going to be mojo pork, ham, Swiss, pickle, lettuce, onion, tomato, mayo, all on Cuban bread. So delicious. Love Cuban. I can't say enough about Cuban bread. Dip it in your coffee too. A Cuban sandwich. It's an interesting story. The Cubans were all kind of running. They were trying to establish their independence in 1868 to 1898. So they were all running, and they were coming to places like Key West and Ybor City. Key West and Ybor City are huge on the Cuban sandwich, because that's where they came, and that's where it all started. Some want to say it was Miami, and Miami gets a lot of the claim to the fame, but really, food historians say the actual sandwich was created in Ybor City. These Cuban guys, they're all here working. There's cigar factories everywhere here in Ybor City. Well, they're working, and they just want a simple lunch. You got the ham and Swiss. Americans, that's what we do. We have a simple American, that's our sandwich. That was the sandwich. And the Cubans were coming along, and they were like, well, okay, let's like jazz it up a little. Let's add some pork to it. Cuban bread things, So when that started happening, along came the Cuban sandwich. And then, of course, in like Ybor City, they had a lot of immigrants, and the immigrants there would, like the Germans, they brought like things like Swiss cheese and the mustard and pickle to the mix. And then, of course, like the Cubans brought their pork, and along with all that came the Cuban sandwich. So good. Go to Cuba, ask for a Cuban. They're probably not gonna know what exactly you're asking for. It's an Americanized sandwich, just like things like fajitas and American. I can't believe I got that.